Team, a group of athletes joined together in the noble pursuit of victory. But without commitment, without giving it your all, there can be no real victory. What is true today was true 2,000 years ago when a man named Jesus set about putting together one of the greatest, most important teams in history. Jesus was no ordinary man. He was the Son of God, and he came into this world on a mission. His mission? To help mankind. But Jesus wasn't alone. He chose 12 young men to be his disciples. To be a disciple means that these men went everywhere Jesus went, listened to everything Jesus said, and tried to do the things that Jesus did. Let's look now at these men, each from different backgrounds, who joined Jesus' team. The book was Matthew, the chapter 4. Here is the story where 4 fishermen followed Jesus. First, there was Simon Peter and his brother Andrew. They were throwing their net into the water when Jesus called out to them. He said,
"Come, follow me. I will show you how to fish for people."
The Bible tells us that they left their nets on the shore and followed him. They gave up everything. Then there were James and his brother John, who were also fishing. Jesus called them, and they immediately followed him, leaving their boat behind. These 4 men made a commitment to give 100% to the team. But wait, there are more disciples yet to come. In John chapter 1, we find the story of Philip and Nathanael. We see Jesus going to Galilee. While there, he met Philip. He told Philip,
"Come, follow me."
And Philip followed. But not only did Philip choose to follow Jesus, he went and found his friend Nathanael and told him about Jesus. At first, Nathanael wasn't sure, but he decided to come and meet Jesus for himself. Once he met Jesus, he knew that Jesus was special. And so Nathanael gave it his all and joined the team. Hold on, there is still more. In the book of Matthew, chapter 9, we find the story of Matthew, a tax collector. Back in Jesus' time, if you were a tax collector, people didn't like you. They thought you were a sinner and that you were evil. Well, even though Matthew was a tax collector, Jesus invited him to be a disciple. Jesus and the other disciples even went with Matthew and ate with him at his home. When people saw that Jesus was going to the home of a tax collector, they were shocked. They didn't think that Jesus should be in the home of someone who was a sinner and unworthy. Jesus explained that he came for people like Matthew, people who are sinners. Soon, Matthew made a decision to follow Christ as his disciple. All of these men had different ways of joining Jesus' team. Some got up immediately and followed him when he called. Some of them were brought to Jesus by someone else. And one man, who other people thought wasn't worthy of being on the team, joined and followed as well. The one thing all of these men had in common was that they gave up everything to join the team. And in the coming years, they would learn even more about giving 100%. They made a commitment, and their lives were changed forever. So if you want to be a winner, be like the disciples and always give 100%. Then you will play the game of life with excellence.